a pastor should be present with God's people. A pastor should provide for God's people, and then a pastor should be protecting God's people. So the way I think about it is present. You should be physically present with your people. So I think this is generally, this is more than just I know about Mac, but I know Mac. When you think about the people that have been the most influential ministers, pastors in your life, they're probably the people that have just this natural instinct of that ministry of presence. Yeah. They're just really, really good at that. And they know you, but it's like they know more than about you. They just know your heart.
Yep.
They know how to speak life to you. They know how to challenge you and hold you accountable. And there's something about this, that physical presence of being with your people, knowing your people, and knowing what they're dealing with, what they're walking through.
That's right.
It's just so vitally important. I think about Paul. He prays over and over again about, God, will you just get rid of this obstacle in my way? Because I just want to be with my people again. Like Paul's focus wasn't just writing to these churches. Like he longed in his heart to be present with God's people. So I think that I think first, when I think about a pastor, you just need to be with. You got to know your people.
Yeah.
And then second, provide. John Piper has influenced me a lot in this thought of he talks a lot about providing God's people the meal of God's word, or just feasting on the word. So this is more than just providing, great, excellent services or entertainment, or like, I don't know, a well-furnished green room. Like providing those things is one thing. Providing them like a well-balanced, like hearty meal on God's word is just absolutely essential. And you think about how long it took the disciples to figure this out. Like the feeding of the 5,000, right? And like Jesus says, go feed these people, and they're like, we don't have enough money. Like we're far away from home. If we got to town, like it would be too late. And Jesus is like, I'm standing right here.
Yeah.
Like I'm the bread of life. Give them me. Like I created all things. Just give them me. And it takes them a long time to kind of get their heads around that. He's just offer them Jesus. And there's an Andrew Peterson line. I'm already talking about Andrew Peterson.
Nice.
5 minutes in.
Come on. It's time.
A lyric that always comes to my mind when I think about this idea of pastoring. I forget the name of the song. Maybe in a moment it'll come back to me, but it's every Sunday morning I can see the people standing in a line. They're so hungry for some mercy, for a taste of the communion bread and wine. And every time I hear that lyric, it just gets me and it chokes me up because it's such a visual mental image for me when I'm like with my choir or with my band or my vocal team or on a platform on a Sunday morning. That mental image is just stuck in my mind of like, there's a big group of people here, but they're just hungry for mercy.
Yeah,
they want some grace. They want some truth, and ultimately, what they want is Jesus. And so, what are you gonna do about it, Luke? Are you gonna try to do something, or are you just gonna offer them Jesus? And so, that for some reason, that just has been such a mental image for me. So you should be present with your people, providing God's people in terms of providing them God's word, just giving them Jesus, and then a pastor should protect God's people.